Hey Dan, it's time to continue our explorations of the inner circle of the lost city of Atlantis. So we have done almost everything that we need to do here in the outer ring of the lost city of Atlantis, but there's this one room left to explore. And it's the room in which Sophia is being held. Now you can see there's this little stone piece that broke out of that statue when it broke.
Once it was a priceless artifact. Now it's a pile of junk.
You can also look at this fellow here.
Not much left of him.
And we can talk to Sophia.
Sophia?
What?
See you soon.
Don't leave me here, Indy.
And that's all. Now you can try to open up the cage.
It looks pretty heavy.
Are you sure this is safe?
Hurry up.
And let you drop this bronze door on me?
So, you are able to open it, but not long enough for Sophia to escape. So we will have to abandon her for now and come back later.
Jones! Don't you dare leave me here, you troglodyte!
Which she isn't very happy about. So now we'll continue on into the inner circle.
Plato described waterways like this. It probably goes all the way around the city. It looks pretty hungry.
And you can see there's this great big octopus in the water. So give it the crab to eat. And apparently one crab is enough food to satisfy it, and it will leave you alone. Now you can get onto this thing here.
It's not operating.
And sure enough...
Whoa! This thing's got a motor.
There we go. So it will follow itself along.
It's closed.
Or it will follow your directions along. Now, there is a circular path to this. So the first door is open with the sunstone. The second doors will open with the moonstone. And then the final doors will open with the world stone. And there's not much to look at in these first rooms. But once you've made it to the opposite side, so through 3 gates, we'll find an archway, but we're not going to go through there just yet, because there's one more thing we need to grab. And then in the opposite direction, the world stone will open this gate. Now we can come on over to this side. Head on up through this doorway.
I've got a lot of beads.
Indy won't count them until it's a small number. But we need to get this machine piece here.
Must have been part of some ancient machine.
And then, to help give you an understanding of what to do with it, close that cupboard door and then have a look at it.
What's this?
And this will give you instructions on how to operate this piece of machinery that we are about to try and repair. So you can see it has the spoked wheel, and then this sort of stone face thing in front of it. And then there's the crescent and the sun. The crescent moon, and then the sun shapes. So you can see how to operate the right arm and the left arm. We can now return to the crab raft and go back through that door that we found. And here we go. So first things first, put the ladder up against the statue. Climb up here. And open the chest plate. Now the other thing you're going to want to do is use this chain and connect it
I better get down from here first.
to the bronze loop. Alright. Well then get off the ladder, Indy. So use one end of the chain with the bronze loop. And so what you can see is normally the sentry statue's right arm would move the door, but since that arm has broken, you actually need to connect the chain to the left arm. Now if you try to do that right away,
I can't make the chain reach that far.
there's not enough slack. So instead come up here. And nope, don't use it.
I don't think that'll work.
Just have a look at it. Alright, so here is our Atlantean machinery. So just like that diagram showed, we'll put the spoke onto the peg, little stone piece in front of that. Now we want to control the left arm, so we put the crescent moon on the left side of the machine, our right. And I believe we want to lower the arm, so we put the peg on the lower side, or so we put the sun symbol on the lower side, and now put a bead in the mouth.
It can't move anymore in that direction. I've got a lot of beads.
Well, it's a good thing we've got plenty of beads. All right. Alright, so we've moved the arm forward enough that we can connect the chain to it. Have a look at this once more. Move the sun spoke. One more orichalcum bead. And there we go. Wonder if we can get these things back
That won't work.
into our inventory if we take them off. I'm sure Indy would like to take them with him. Ah, yes, there we go. Alright, so we can head back down, and at the base of the ladder you'll find this hinge pin, which is useful for two things. One, we'll need it to free Sophia, and two, we'll need it for another bit of Atlantean machinery. Now, I'm actually going to throw down a save here. There we go. Because it is actually possible to complete this game without freeing Sophia, and get sort of a bad ending, if you will. But this time through, I will save her, but I might show you what that looks like in a in a future video, if you're curious. Of course, use the moonstone on this gate here. And then use the, no, not the world stone, use the sunstone on this one, and that should take us back to the starting point, because the canal is a complete circle around the city of Atlantis. And heading back up, we'll go back to the prison room where Sophia is being held. Little dungeon. Now this time, what we're going to do, before we try opening the door, is we're going to give this heavy hinge pin to Sophia.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Maybe we'll think of something.
And now open the cage.
What makes you think this is safer now?
I've got a plan.
Which is?
So you can tell her to brace the cage with the hinge
Brace
pin.
the cage with a hinge pin.
You know, that just might work.
So she sticks that
There!
in there. It's safe enough for her to
You
come
know,
back
I had
out.
to slug you.
Come on, Sophia, don't be angry.
Angry? You left me rotting in this hellhole!
Well, if that's how you feel, maybe you should stay here.
Maybe I will.
Great idea.
Fine.
Fine.
Of course, Indiana Jones needs to fight with his romantic interest.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I think Nurab Sol made me do it.
Is that so? Dangerous fella, that Mr. Sal.
Yeah. Well, we better be going.
You could just be honest about your feelings, Cindy. And don't leave the
I
hinge
can't.
pin
It's
behind.
wedged in too tight.
There we go. So yes, if you try to open the door a little bit, the hinge pin will fall back out, so you can grab it. Let's see if we can say anything
Excuse
else
me.
of use to Sophia.
Well,
Any idea where we are?
some sort of dungeon, I guess. Strange. I always thought Atlanteans were too advanced to need dungeons.
What do we do now?
Let's get out of here. Somewhere beyond the waterway, Nurab Sal is calling my name.
I wonder where the rest of the Nazis are.
If we stay here much longer, we'll probably find out.
And once again, Sophia will follow you around. So we can take her along with us, back through the canal. Now it's interesting, they don't draw these sections of the canal with any curvature to them, which, given how short the circle around Atlantis is, you should be able to see that. just a minor oversight. And here we go, into the inner circle of Atlantis.
Indy, Nurab-Sal is here. I sense his presence.
Hold on a minute. Where exactly is he?
Right around the corner, I'm sure of it.
Show me.
All right, prepare yourself and follow me.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So as I said, it is possible to go through the entire rest of the game without her.
In here, Indy. Follow me.
But if you do free Sophia, then there's this little extra bit that happens in this room here.
Ah, Dr. Jones.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Excuse me.
Talk!
Come on, Sophia, let's get out of here.
Never!
I'm staying right here with the spirit who guides my thoughts.
Hello, Spirit Guide. My name's Jones.
Yes, I know you. You'll make a fine slave.
Oh, yeah? Don't count on it. Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? Speak your mind.
Charles?
Let me talk to the mortal woman.
Make it quick. The time for human frailty is past.
I think your necklace is driving you nuts.
That's absurd. For the first time in my life, my mind is perfectly clear.
Wise up, Sophia. Throw the necklace away.
No, no. Nurab-Sal wouldn't like that.
So you do need to get her to get rid of her necklace.
It's a bronze rod, probably a king's scepter. Look at those feet, or whatever they were. Bones don't grow like this naturally. Where do you suppose they come from?
Make sure to pick up that scepter.
Mars? Hell? Excuse me.
Talk!
What's making you so weird?
What do you mean?
Charles?
Come on, Sophia, get a grip on yourself.
I am no longer the one you called Sophia. I am simply
The one who rules.
Hey,
I hear you.
are you coming with me or not?
I'm not going anywhere.
Jeez, this place gives me the creeps.
Oh, I find it exceptionally
Restful.
Yeah, the stone beds sure look comfy.
Silence, fool.
Pull yourself together, will you?
What do you mean?
Charles?
Let me talk to the mortal woman.
Make it quick. The time for human frailty is past.
How can I help you?
I can't help myself, that's for sure. My willpower is gone, replaced by the thing I found and thought I owned. It's all up to you, Indy.
What can I do?
The one who feeds on fire is always hungry. Desperate moments require desperate measures.
It isn't open.
All right.
Excuse me.
Speak, mortal!
Pull yourself together, will you?
What do you mean?
Cho?
You sound like you're possessed.
Possessed? By what?
By Nurab Saul.
Well, you're wrong. We're just friends.
Been a while since I've done this one.
Excuse me.
Talk!
Pull yourself together, will you?
What do you mean?
Cho?
You sound like you're possessed.
Possessed? By what?
By that stupid necklace of yours.
It's not my necklace, it's what lives inside!
Come on, Sophia, hand over the necklace.
I can't! In 10 years, I've never let it out of my grasp. Now, I can't even force myself to take it off. Oh, Indy, I'm doomed!
All right. Is there a conversational way to get her to take it off?
Hey,
Speak, mortal!
take it easy while I look around.
I guess not.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
All right, well, it looks like we need to find something else.
Weird.
So a couple of things to note. There's this hulking machine here. And so you can see on the ground, there are some strange markings.
Atlantean graffiti.
Now, what this indicates is there's sort of a spiraling arrow, the line through it, which basically means don't do this. But you can see there's a sequence of dots, two of which are larger than the others. So in the central column, the middle row is larger, and on the right column, the lowest row is larger. And that actually corresponds to the control panel up here on the machine. But there's another set of instructions you need to do first, which is this one. You can see the little arrow pointing straight forward with the top left and top right ones larger than the others. But we're going to keep going with our explorations first. There's nothing in here. Nothing in there. And we keep walking around, and that's back out the way we came in.
That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. It's already on. Excuse me.
Talk!
Take it easy while I look around.
Take your time, I'm not going anywhere.
I don't think that'll work.
So there's no way to convince Sophia to take her necklace off.
Mind if I look at your necklace?
Instead, what you need to do is have a look at her, and you will examine the necklace. You'll see the eyes are glowing red. And that comment she made about him always being hungry is your clue to use the orichalcum.
Ah! Ow! That medallion is hot!
Drop it, why don't you?
Nurab-Sal won't let me.
Then you get it inside the box.
No!
Sorry, Sophia. So long, Nurab-Sal.
And Indy will dispose of it in the lava.
Thanks, Indy. If you hadn't done that, I'd be as dead as that monster.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Come on, Sophia, let's get out of here.
Lead the way, Indy. I'm with you.
Now, again, you can always leave her there and not deal with the necklace of Nurab-Sal. But I am hoping to take her with me to the end of this. So next up, we'll get on top of this machine here,
I have 3 beads.
which is more than enough.
Going up?
I'll wait down here.
Suit yourself.
Alright, so first we'll use the hinge pin in the left slot, and then the bronze scepter in the right slot. If you push them both up, they should get into the position there. Use one of the beads in the mouth.
It's working. Get on board, Sophia.
And remember that other pattern. First, it will head off straight, following the circle. What you want to do is pick up the one from the left, put it in the center.
That didn't do anything.
And then pull this one down all the way. And that'll send it into its spiraling mode, so that it will chew through the walls. And luckily, you jump off before it tumbles into the lava.
That was close.
Too close.
And now we make our way into the very heart of the city of Atlantis. Alright, Dan, I'm going to pause things there. And next time we will come back for the final confrontation with Kerner, Uberman, and the great machinery of Atlantis. All right, Dan, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.